This is without a doubt the most brutal revenge ever suffered by Jigsaw, and also one of the most thrilling entries in the entire Saw franchise. The non-stop twists keep hitting, making it impossible to look away. The story begins with Jigsaw, who is suffering from cancer, arriving at a hospital for treatment. However, he is scammed out of a huge sum of money by unethical doctors, and his condition shows no real improvement at all. Enraged, Jigsaw kidnaps the Dr. Annie, and prepares to punish her for the fraud. But just then, someone knocks on the door. The visitor is a man named John, who claims he is also a victim of the same hospital, and wants revenge on Annie as well. To be safe, Jigsaw orders his men to restrain John, inviting him to sit back and witness this act of revenge. But no one expects John to break free, point a gun at Jigsaw, and completely turn the situation upside down. It turns out John is also part of the scam operation. In an instant, their identities reverse. Jigsaw becomes the prey. What's even more horrifying is that Annie now forces Jigsaw to play a game with an innocent child Jigsaw once adopted. Jigsaw and the boy are tied to opposite ends of a seesaw. Above them, liquid paint begins pouring down. Whichever side tilts lower will be submerged and drowned. Each of them has a lever beside them. Pulling the lever raises the other person's side, saving the other, at the cost of sacrificing yourself. Jigsaw never imagined he would be trapped inside a game of his own creation, facing an innocent child. He hesitates for not even a second. He pulls the lever with all his strength, allowing the paint to flood over himself. Seeing the old man in agony, the kind-hearted boy immediately pulls his own lever in return. Jigsaw, panicked, yanks the lever back again, and grips it tightly, refusing to let the child sacrifice himself, believing the outcome is already decided. Annie and John smugly head inside to loot Jigsaw's money, but the moment they grab the money bag, the real game finally begins. The door slams shut, all the external mechanisms instantly stop. Jigsaw slowly steps down from the trap, completely unharmed. Even the money bag Annie holds is filled with nothing but worthless paper. It turns out Jigsaw had already investigated John thoroughly. From the moment John knocked on the door, Jigsaw knew he was Annie's lover. Everything before was nothing more than a carefully staged act, a deliberate setup to trap the two of them inside the room. Soon after, toxic gas begins flooding the space. Their only chance to survive is a small hole in the wall, barely large enough for one person's head to reach fresh air. The lovers who were inseparable just moments ago instantly become mortal enemies when faced with death, and even if one of them kills the other, the survivor will still be left behind, trapped in the room forever, forced to live with guilt for the rest of their life.